right away and whatnot, but I was still needed a lot more money. So I remember this one particular day. I had a Plymouth Grand Voyager with 170,000 miles on it, with the wood on the side.
The woody.
And I was always praying every time I got in there that I was going to make it to wherever I had to go to. So this one particular day, I'm going to my full-time job, my crate's in the back because I have a show later on that day, and my engine blows on the way to my job. So now I'm on the side of the road. I got a blown engine, I don't have a cell phone or anything, and it just so happened that my boss at my regular job sees me, pulls it up, "What are you doing here?" I says, "I blew the engine in my van." He says, "Well, come on, I'll take you to work." I says, "Can I bring my crate with me?" So I packed my crate now, and I know I'm getting to that show later on, but I did that, right? So we go into work that day, and they said, "Mary, do you want a bagel?" I said, "I really can't have a bagel." "No, thanks, I don't want a bagel." The reason why is because all my dental work was loose, and if I bit into the bagel, my teeth were going to fall out of my head, and I couldn't afford to go to the dentist. So now, the engine's blown in my van, my teeth are falling out of my head, and I got to get to my show. So somebody drove me to my show, came, got back. The next day, my husband's like, "Oh, you want to go for a walk?" "I want to go for a walk with you. We have big problems here." I go, "You know what? I need some groceries. So let's walk to the grocery store. It's about 8 blocks or so. We'll go get some groceries and we'll come back." So now I'm walking up Newbridge Road, leaving my street. My teeth are falling out of my head. I got no car. I go to the grocery store. I get there and we're filling it up with things, and I go to leave, and the groceries were too heavy for me to carry. And then, so he goes, "Come on, we'll take the shopping cart." I go, "What? We're going to go with the shopping cart down Newbridge Road?" I go, no, we can't." He goes, "Come on, what's the big deal?" So now I'm walking down Newbridge Road, the teeth are falling out of my head, I got no car, and now I'm walking with a shopping cart. You know what? It was September, it was very hot, and I was very parched. So I told my husband, "Listen, do me a favor, why don't we pick up some cold beer at the gas station? We'll get some cold beer, we'll have it when we come home." He comes out with Coke 45 in a brown paper bag, just over the thing. So now, I'm drinking beer, my teeth are falling in my head, I got no car, and I'm walking down Newbridge Road and shopping. Just when I thought things are not going to get any worse, my husband passes by a garbage pail. He goes, "Is that a television?" Don't do it to me, don't. Here comes the television and the shopping cart. I'm drinking beer, my teeth are falling out of my head. Now I got 2 teenagers living at home. There was no way. I don't know how I'm turning the corner of my house to be able to get in there. And I said, "Listen, I don't know how we're going to do this, but there's not enough therapy in the world for those kids see us coming down. Not enough. What's the big deal?" So now we go to my house and get the shopping cart in the garage. The kids are going to freak out when we do this. So anyway, I went into my house that day, and I was in the business about 9 months. And I said to my husband, "Listen, I don't know, they got these people over here that bring people into the company and whatnot. Maybe they make some money or whatever. Maybe I should do that." So he said, "All right." So we got a piece of oak tag, and we figured out what I had to do in order to become a director. Okay, I said, because I'm not one of those people, not one of those people who's ever going to get a trick or anything like that. So we made the plan about what I was going to do. I couldn't believe what happened. I started telling people about the business. That was in September. In December, I had 14 people in my downline, promoted to director. In July, I had 54 consultants in my downline. I got a new set of teeth. I got a new car because of that whole experience. When I was talking to Dusker about the story, about how does the story play out, that's how my story plays